Hey everybody, I'd like to clarify deadlines and what I expect in terms of when you turn things in. Each session has a deadline, and it's posted in the course plan. For example, session one's deadline is June 9th, and that is at midnight. So if you look in the course plan, you see that. Session 1 stuff due Sunday, June 9th at 11:59. Session 2 stuff due Sunday, June 16th at 11:59, and so on. But there's also this concept that you might have read about in the syllabus, I hope you did, called the cutoff window or cutoff. And this is sort of a hangover from the old Blackboard from 2012 and before that. And it had this feature that allowed us to actually keep a Dropbox open another week. I like that. I'm dependent on that. At least I'm psychologically dependent as a teacher. I like to give you guys some flexibility to get things in a little later if you need to. And most of you don't want assignments hanging on you. Most of you want to get them in a timely fashion, I've found. And so most of you meet the deadlines, but there might be a few times on a few assignments where you need extra time. So a cutoff window for the Dropbox assignments only allows you to turn things in another week, up to another week in time, and not be penalized. Okay, so you get an extra week past the real deadline, and you can still turn things in. All right, that's on Dropboxes. Since we have so few discussions, there's no need to include discussions in this awesome deal, because then it kind of ruins if discussions in the online venue have any hope of having power, it's because people come in and contribute in a fairly timely fashion. These other assignments you do, Dropbox-based things, those are independent assignments you do, so it doesn't impact other people for you to be turning it in a few days late. So I don't have a problem with it on that. On the discussions, let's just try to get those in by deadline, okay? And then quizzes also, I normally give you an extra day past the deadline in case you have technical problems, but you need to get those in too in a pretty timely fashion. So this applies to most of the work in the class, which most of it is Dropbox based, okay? All right, so we've got deadlines and cutoff deadlines. Beware of the last cutoff. You've got a whole week on sessions 1 through 5, a whole extra week. Well, yes, a whole extra week. Sorry, I'm getting confused. But then on session 6, you do not have an extra week. The semester, it's like the semester drops off a cliff, or the semester hits a wall, and that is 1 day after session 6 ends. So you have 1 day cut off. So beware of that. Don't think, oh, session 6 has so much work in it, but I have an extra week. No problem. That's not the case, okay? So please keep an eye on that. 1 day, I want you guys to have the luxury of enjoying some of your summer. Or maybe you can focus on other classes, but let's get this semester done. Okay, so again, course plan has the right dates. The calendar tool in our learning management system will also, I'll post those dates as I open up upcoming sessions. You'll see deadlines being posted in that calendar tool. And then there's this other thing called the Oops Dropbox. So let's say there's session 3. You missed the June 23rd deadline on some assignment. You missed the June 30th cutoff deadline. What then? You still are dying to do that assignment, but you had some problem. Well, you can use the Oops Dropbox to submit one late assignment for free, no problems, no questions asked, and you can submit that as late as July 15th at midnight. Okay? Now, not to confuse you too much, but this also allows you to submit, I believe it allows, because it's in the syllabus, you could actually, this is not only limited to Dropbox assignments, but read the syllabus if you want details about that. Okay, so that's my clarification. I hope it didn't further obfuscate. Nobody's asked me about this, but I thought I'm going to go ahead and just explain how this works because this semester is so fast, and I just want you to know some of the rules of deadlines and things, and how you can benefit. Because if you didn't read the syllabus, if you were in a hurry this week and you haven't read it yet, then you didn't even know about this. And so now you know about this kind of cool, flexible feature in the class. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions about it. Thanks.